It's a brand new season, baby. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. It's a brand new season, been a long wait. Saw some players up, put them on my highlight tape. College series here, gotta hear my name on draft day. AR in the pocket, automatic, that's a closed case. Excitement building up, I ain't been asleep in 3 days. Gotta make a statement to the scouts on the first play. Only way to win, you gotta dominate in each phase. Offense, defense, and can't forget the special teams. I ain't work for nothing, went through summer camp with 2-a-days. Gotta win the natty, only satisfied with first place. I hear them haters hating on my team, but I ain't hearing them. If they line up on the other side, then we ain't fearing them. One false move, hit stick, defense killing them. Knew them boys were sweet, up inside, banana pilling them. We up next, time to show we the best around. RFL College Series, rep your team and rep your town. You're looking at the future of the league, yeah, it's here and now. Step on the field, boy, you best believe it's going down. Cause yeah, you know we scoring. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. guys? It's your boy Zeke in the booth. Monday night is here, folks. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat, guys, as we have #1 Ohio State hitting the road in this big-time matchup against #5 Penn State. It is going down, guys. Appreciate you guys coming through. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe, as we officially get this one underway here. All right, loud and clear for sure. Let's get this thing started then. Appreciate everybody in attendance. And this is the game we've all been waiting for. Ohio State coming out in the all whites. Penn State rocking the navy blue and white here at home. 15 minutes strong, starting off the first quarter here. Both teams coming in hot this season. Penn State just 4-1 here. Only one loss on the season so far. And of course, Ohio State 6-0, enjoying an undefeated season. And the big news of the night, they have a 17-game win streak tying Georgia, and tonight could take them over the hump and give them the official record for the most wins in a row in college series history at 18, as Tyler Jones is going to come away on the takedown to start this one off and push these guys back 3 yards. So this is the key here. Remember, this line of Ohio State is probably the best we've seen in the nation. So Penn State is going to be under a lot of pressure. QB, he's going to have to see a lot. He's going to see different pressures than he's seen all season long. Again, just one loss this season, but DeAndre Reese, a big part of this team's success this season. Big time running back here. He's going to start getting off to an early start. 3 yards on the play. Dropping back, looking, pressure coming, and there's when that pressure heats up. Oh, he gets away though for a first down, and he's tripped into more. Shane Day with a big time pickup here and a first down for the Nittany Lions. And Penn State, he was just this close to being taken down. They had him wrapped up for sure, they thought, but he was able to get away just a bit late right there, last minute for that first down. But they definitely brought the pressure, and he's going to have to be receiving that pressure all night long. Tyler Jones letting them know it's going to be a tough day in the field today. Game day. 13 minutes to be exact in this first quarter, and Shane looking for the handoff to Reese. Reese trying to squeeze through. Just going to pick up a few yards on the play. 3rd and 7. They're going to get Everett Johnson the third on the tackle there. Again, a lot of user submits on this line, and you do not want to mess with this team as they're bringing more pressure. And here comes Wyatt Harris. Going to make Shane Day get rid of it. And 0 for 2 so far for this quarterback. So he's really seeing some pressure already, and you see that he's going to have to figure out how to adjust throughout the remainder of this game, because it's not going to come across to him easy here. As they're going to have to punt this one away, and we're going to get our first look at the Buckeyes on offense this evening. Is Dior Gore on the return here. Nice little return, getting them down to the 29. And you got to think, Dylan Lewis starting off with such great field position, and this guy's been the best quarterback in the league so far. 7 weeks in here, as you see him at 91 yards, 19 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Remember, he just barely came away with another interception recently here. So let's see what this kid has to offer tonight. The Karate Kid is on the docket. He's going to empty out on his first play. Here he is. Quick pass over to Dior. Oh, Dior's hit. That was a close call. The DB is going to say it's strapped up, seatbelt time, but he could have possibly hit him a little soon there, a little early. They're going to let him play. Oh, quick rush and a quick dime, and that is why Dylan Lewis is the guy. That is why he's the man. Did you see how he's able to fling that one out and get it over to Kingston just in time for the first down under heavy pressure? As Kingston, of course, we got to give him credit over there, diving, making the play on the ball there. That play doesn't get made if it wasn't for either one of those guys putting in their work. Another handoff. Oh, fake. We got a fake, but here's the pressure coming, and Dylan's taken down. He's going to pay. Held on to the ball just a little too long. Didn't have too much room to go with it, and he's going to be taken down here. 2nd and 19. Penn State defense stepping up here, letting them know they mean business. Here's the handoff to Apollo Stone. Has some room. Taken down at the 38. 3rd and 15. Big ups to Dylan Lewis in attendance tonight. Kong Morris, Mamadou, Tyler Jones.
I see you guys in the chat. Appreciate your support. Rashad Mitchell is scoring down. Game time. Over the top is Dylan, the Karate Kid. Lewis to Apollo. And Apollo just can't hang on, as it's going to be a nice breakaway there. Forcing a 4th and 15, and Penn State looking to bring it on the defensive end. They're going to try to get Ohio State a little shaken up. Pretty nice punt, nice special teams there, just stopping them at the 17. As Shane Day gets this offense started off here, 1st and 10. Going to be working out of the gun. Again, remember these guys, Penn State, Shane Day able to get away, gets it to Reese. Reese stopped by Jack Sky. Remember, Penn State coming off of a bye week, guys. Last time out, they won against UCLA 19-16 in week 5. So they came off a tough win there against the Bruins. And here they are now with another 1st down, going up against the defending champions. So after a solid performance and way to keep UCLA to just 16 points, a team that's put up a lot of points on the board all season long, they are looking to complete the task tonight as the only team to beat the Ohio State Buckeyes twice within the last season. This is the last time Ohio State lost was against Penn State back last year, as Reese hurt. Oh my goodness, he just leaps over a defender down on a 39, 3rd and inches. But again, Penn State, the only team to get Ohio State a loss, well, their last loss dating back to last season. And again, their last road loss was actually in CS4. So Wyatt Harris there just going to be too short, just not fast enough, or I should say too slow there to get to that line, as Reese able to punch it in for a 1st down. This team's been on a roll. I'm talking hadn't lost a road game in a whole almost 2 college series. And they don't plan on starting now, but DeAndre Reese and Penn State might have something to say about it. Brian O'Connor on the takedown, 2nd and 1, right on the 50-yard line is Shane Day. Single back, got a man in motion. Going to go with a fake and a takedown here. Going to be Hicks on the sack, 3rd and 5. And Penn State struggling quite a bit here as they get down deeper into the field, 3rd and 5. Shane going to try to keep this drive going. Ohio State has the box locked up right now. Here they go, going outside to Reese. Reese has a man to beat. No way possible. Kong Morris, a tough defender to get by, especially on a head-up situation, and he's going to get the best of Reese, forcing Penn State to punt this one away once more. And we're going to get our 2nd look now at this Ohio State offense. First time out, wasn't too crazy. Had a couple of good passes there, but ultimately, they definitely need to get it going. Tough field position, great punt. Going to start off on the 14 as Dylan Lewis returns to the field here. 0-0 ball game. Here he is out of the gun. Going to go with Apollo Stone. Stone has a block. There's the guy. Stone picking up 4 on the play here for 2nd and 6. And another handoff to Apollo. Apollo has room. 1st down. Taken down at the 33. 22 yards for Stone now. Ohio State coming off of a win 16-0 to Iowa last week at home. So getting the job done. Low scoring game. Iowa brought it on defense. Made it a scrappy one, but in the end, Ohio State able to keep them scoreless and move on to victory as they look to try to get another one here for number 18 in a row. Here's the handoff. Apollo Stone taken down again. 3rd and 6. Last week, Apollo finished with 35 carries and 168 yards. So they're going to empty it out here, but look for Apollo to be a big part of this offense. Is Dior Gore with the catch and a 1st down. A much-needed catch for Dior Gore. Going to be his first one on the night for 8 yards. This kid trying to get it back going. Remember, last week he did get it going a bit. Had 7 receptions for 84 yards. Wasn't able to see the end zone. but had some crucial plays downfield to help this offense set up for some of those field goals there. Starting off under center here, he's going to go with Apollo Stone. Hitting outside to the right, plenty of space. One man to beat. Oh, beats him. Another man to beat. Taken down now on the 41, and here comes Apollo. Remember, I told you, keep an eye on this kid because he is going to be key to the success here. Again, 168 yards last week and already up to 40+. You might have to bring the rushing meter out because Apollo Stone going to be looking to have another good day. Here's Dior to the outside. Taking him down at the 36. He's going to get help from Russell. That's hard. I like that. Help from Russell Shackelford and a little celebration there on the sideline. 2nd and 5 on the 36. Single back field formation. Dior in motion. Going to go with the fake. Dylan over the top. Got a man wide open. Kingston Bryson. He's going to be just shy. That's crazy. 1st and goal. I mean, he literally stopped on the 1, but look at the pass. It's just a dime. And Dylan Lewis, the only quarterback right now making these reads. I'd say even maybe KJ Smith. But, man, Bryson's got to be sick. That could have very well been a touchdown, actually. I'm not too sure about that one. But, nonetheless, I do expect them to go ahead and run it in here and grab this touchdown with just under a minute left. Here's Dylan to the outside. Oh, they're going to go with a tough pass to Mims instead. Wow. Backup tight end. He's going to hold on, too, for the touchdown as Ohio State gets this thing rolling. And I know the Buckeyes, they're feeling good about this one. Just a nice pass. Nice catch here. Had to reach back and grab and fall right into the end zone. Look, Coach Hype feeling it as Ohio State strikes first in this matchup. This Big Ten showdown on Monday night prime time. 7-0 lead for the defending champions. How we feeling out there tonight, guys? If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and get ready for CS7. I'm not too sure if I believe I was told the app is not up currently on the website, so eventually within the next day or two here, I'm going to have to make a new link for you guys and a new app just so you guys can start getting in and getting dibs on certain schools and positions and stuff. So again, guys, I will have that out very soon if I can't figure out where the original app is. But again, guys, make sure you sign up, get in it, because we are going to be going crazy on that new college game as DeAndre Reese. This is the last year of the mod, guys. So make sure you get your positions, get your spots now for CS7 because it's going down. 2nd and 7 here on the 39. 7-0 ball game. Shane Day, handoff to Reese. Reese finding the lane. Taken down. Another tough running back. We might officially have another one of those good old running back duels between Reese and Apollo Stone. As we come to an end of the first quarter, last game of week 7, guys. We've had quite the week so far. Just looking at some of the games here up on the screen as we're going to end the week off with Ohio State and Penn State. Ohio State chasing history right now. Shane Day starting this one off in the shotgun on the 38. Handoff to Reese. Reese finding room, and he's flying out of the backfield for a 1st down and 50 yards for the running back tonight. 50 yards. Single back, Reese lined up. Shane working under center. Going with Reese again. Going to pick up another 5 for a double nickel on the night. 10 rushes, 55 yards. Ohio State's going to have to try to find a way to contain Reese in that backfield. Here he is on the 45, Shane Day. Going to go back to the workhorse up the middle. Oh, and there's the way to stop him. I think it was Brian O'Connor again. Please correct me on that, Pecan, but I think it was B. O'Connor again with the blow. Look at him. Wow. Oh, my. It was either Corbin, Coase, or Brian. I said, they got to figure out how to put a stop to Reese. And he said, oh, you want to stop to Reese? Wow. Fumble. That's a way to stop him. Oh, boy. B.O. with another one. Goodness. We're seeing back-to-back forced fumbles on this kid. Remember that last one on the goal line was insane that he got last week. So Brian O'Connor bringing the pain out here. Oh, man. Under center here. Got a handoff to Apollo. Nice juke move for a 1st down. Oh, and more. Great ball carrier vision. Great juke moves. This kid's shifty right now. Apollo Stone getting them down to the 41. Buckeyes look like they're trying to drive down for another score. It's getting a little bit dangerous. Remember, once this team gets into the groove of things, it gets a little tricky out there for defenders. Steve McCaskill picking up 3 on the play. Going to be a 2nd and 7 here for Ohio State. Under center here's single back going to Apollo with the handoff. Oh, nice cut back outside with the block. Just nice. This kid's showing excellent ball carrier vision tonight right now. Back-to-back plays where he's displaying his skill to really just maneuver and make things work. Make things work. Make something out of nothing. Follow blocks and cut outside or inside. We do have a flag on the play on a 3rd and 2. And, of course, when things are going well, sometimes they're going to back you up. 3rd and 7 now on the 37 for the Buckeyes. Well in striking distance here. I believe they are in field goal range, so that's a plus. But here they are looking for more. Got Flores. Flores turns. Almost goes for it first. I thought he was going to try to reach for it or try to dive or do something to force his way in, but he is going to be short. Going to be left shy on the 31, so Karate Kid's going to have to come out here and make a clutch play on 4th and 1 to keep this drive going. Apollo in the backfield. They're going to look for Stone. Stone, easy first down, has a block. Oh, forces his way to the 23, already 69 yards. So some heavy lifting going on from the running backs. Remember, DeAndre Reese, 10 rushes and over 50 yards. Now Apollo Stone, 10 rushes and over 60 yards. This is really turning out to be a ground game, and you got to keep an eye on the clock in these particular games because you don't want to get into a ground game with the team, and they already have the lead, and they're playing a very well game right now, very well-oiled offensive game from Ohio State over the last few weeks, honestly. It's just been amazing what this team has been able to do. 6-7 weeks into the season as Apollo finding more blocking room and a stiff arm, and he's really hungry to get into the crib. I think the street lights might be on for this kid because he's on a mission to get home. 1st and goal on the 4, and you got to think Ohio State looking to put an exclamation point on this drive here. Here's Dillon looking for the touchdown, has a man wide open as Dior Gore rocking the 0 like a target on his back. Touchdown Ohio State, and this thing is already looking interesting for Penn State. Ohio State, you know, these guys are already feeling good. Watching this game, they can feel 18 wins in a row. They can feel history being made. Look at the clean kicks out there. Oh, man. Boy, Dior is clean right now. Picking up a touchdown. Didn't have a touchdown last week, so for him to get in the end zone, it's to the moon. Man, that fumble really set the tone, and Ohio State not a team to pass on opportunities. They're going to make you pay. This is a team you want to make travel the whole length of the football field, because if you give them any sort of edge, I mean, all Dillon had to do is travel about 40 to 50 yards. That's going to be a touchdown 9 times out of 10, the way this season's been going. And, you know, we've been looking and keeping a close eye on that Samaje Sims and Dior Gore exchange. Who are the best receivers in the nation right now, just going back and forth with yards in 1st and 2nd position here. Let me go ahead and actually check for you guys really quick and see where they actually stand here. Because these two guys have been going at it, as we see Shane Day dropping back. Easy target across the middle. 1st and 10, and Shane Day's got to start heating up somehow. He gets it to Enrique Rush. Another one of the better tight ends in the nation. Generic player out, similar to Carlos Diaz. Oh, and it's picked, and this kid's amazing. Brian O'Connor doing what he does best, coming over from the PFL on Ohio State and taking his game to a whole nother level as he comes away with not only a forced fumble, but now an interception. What can't the kid do? Just a freshman linebacker. Just an amazing, bright future for this kid, and already, again, putting Ohio State in a great position to be great tonight. This is incredible. Brian O'Connor really applying pressure out here tonight, and you got to think scouts watching, teammates watching, even other players would love to play with this guy and join him on that defensive unit as Dior Gore able to catch it and turn for a couple of more yards on the play, bringing up a 1st and 10 already on the 34. So again, Dylan Lewis, he doesn't miss opportunities like this. You give him a short field to work, he'll give you some points on the board. Here's a handoff to Apollo. Apollo has some blocking, taken down. 4 yards on the play, 2nd and 6. Brian O'Connor, yeah, this kid's looking to try to win a couple of awards this season. He's looking for a linebacker award. Nice block, another block for number 70. He's just clearing the runway, and Apollo already 110 yards in the first half. Guys, this is insane. I don't know if we want to credit this line for giving him such great, room to run, but look at the amount of yards this kid has. Still 5 minutes left in the second quarter. How many does he finish with, guys? Does he get 200? Oh my goodness, 114 yards now after the 4-yard pickup here on the 9. Apollo Stone is really just heating up on all levels here, just taking it to a whole nother game. 3rd and 6. Dylan Lewis, rare miss there. I'm not too sure. The miscommunication. He normally doesn't miss ones like that, but they're going to empty it out here. You got 3 user submits lined up down. Here's Dior. I've seen him, but there's Arturo Flores wide open there for a 1st down. 10 for 13 on 100 yards for Dylan Lewis as he's heating up. Here he is. He's going to catch Arturo just right there. Found the pocket. Was able to hit him right on the money. He did take a hit, but Arturo Flores is a big guy in that tight end position. Got his team down on the 1-yard line, and Ohio State looking for that 21-0 start. Here he is. Dylan going to take himself. Karate Kid breaks a tackle, dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Dylan Lewis showing and continuing to put on his Mackey campaign. Running, breaking off, shrugging him off his shoulders. I'm talking, he just dusts his shoulders off. Watch this, watch this. Let me go on and dust my shoulders off. Get off me. Dive, touchdown. Oh my goodness. Here it is again. Let me go on and dust those off. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. Touchdown. Ohio State on a roll right now, and I guess when history is need to be made, you're going to call on the Buckeyes. 21-0, treating Penn State, just beating them like they stole something. That's my favorite one right there. Just beating them like they stole something. I just can't say it any better here as Penn State just, oh my. Brian O'Connor on the defensive end just setting the tone for this defense. Even Tyler Jones getting back there making some plays, and EJ as well. The DBs haven't had to worry about a thing. I don't think I've seen more than 3 or 4 passes. Honestly, it's been the DeAndre Reese show, so we should see a lot of tackles from safeties and linemen because I don't think there's been too many shots. Jack Sky and Jaden Sanders and Davion might just have an off night. Oh, he was about to heat up. Davion said, well, hold on there, Zeke. You want some action? Tell him to come my way. Down on the 21-0. Is Shane Day out of the gun. He's going to have to get things moving here a lot. You can't keep relying on DeAndre Reese, or if you do, catch him in stride like that. But Brian O'Connor, again, with a nice stop. Did you see him get him down on 4th and inches? Doesn't have to be a forced fumble. Doesn't have to be an interception. It could simply be a tackle that's made as forcing a 4th and inches for this team to have to kick a punt. And that, again, is a Brian O'Connor stop. So you have to break that film down and understand what this kid is doing right now at defensive end. It's just quite the scene. Oh, nice broken tackle. And again, you got to think Ohio State going to be reeling some players in for next season, of course, just off their great play. Got some players possibly returning just from other years and stuff like that due to our situation around the league. Obviously, we all know about how things are going in the community. Great things in the future, but this Ohio State team could possibly be gearing up for some more success. Here's Apollo Stone, still running hard, running strong. Looking at a 2nd and 2, and I'm actually going to be very interested to see what goes down at the running back position here for Ohio State moving forward with everything going down and having possible guys come back, especially from that Season 9 class. So very interesting times in the RFL College Series, but I can reassure you that it's going to be fun times. Going to be fun times, very challenging, very competitive. CS7 is going to be a box office movie. I'm telling you that right now. So make sure you guys get your apps in ASAP. Here's Dylan going to be looking. Oh, I just love the way he passes the ball. He's got just a cannon Like, it just looks nice. Dior Gore, he's trying to, I don't know if he wants to come at that kid, because now next thing you know, he'll be routing you over the top. 2nd and 10 on the 41 is Dylan. Dylan looking, has time to throw, gets it outside to Flores. Flores gonna squeeze it in for a first down. 12 for 16 for Dylan. Really on the mark tonight in this ball game. Week 7 action. Ohio State just looking dominant as ever. Over the top, he has Bryson, but it's broken up. It is broken up. Here's Dylan dropping back. Here's the pressure coming. They've got him. Down goes the Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off. Got him in training back there on that one. Dylan's going to have to fight him back, though. Here he is. Always in the face of adversity, but it's going to be nothing. 4th and 22, and a big-time stop here from Penn State. He wanted him to throw it away, and he threw it away on that one. Dylan, I'm sorry, man. I had to. That was a teachable moment, so it just went well with what was going on. Oh, man. Still a great game, though. I mean, hey, 21-0 is nothing I can tell you, brother. Nothing I can tell you. I'm talking about you shaking people off your shoulder, diving into the end zone. Superman dives, dropping dimes to Dior Gore. Hey, listen. Hey, one down ain't going to hurt you. 21-0 here, just under, almost approaching a minute left in this first half. Shane Day getting away, throws a dime. Oh, talk about testing DBs. Want to find Kong Moore slipping right there. Kong, I can imagine, trying to get back into coverage there and just come. Oh, no, actually, he's there. He just got, yeah, that's just some nice work. Nice hands. I mean, he was all over it. It was body to body. Goodness gracious. Just a nice play. I mean, you can't really call it any other way. Just a dot and a catch. 1st and 10 on the 50. Shane Day looking again. Another pass. And, oh, Jihad Carter is going to knock him down. 2nd and 10. Another tough guy they've thrown in that box this season's been really big for this Ohio State defense is number 14, Jihad Carter. Here's Shane Day again out of the gun. He's looking, rolling out. Pressure from Tyler Jones, but he still gets it up to Enrique Rush. What a dime. What a play. He gets smacked by Tyler Jones here. Boom. But he's still able to just fling it up. Look at the ball just wobbling. Gets it to Enrique. Toe tap. First down again, Kong Morris. Man, they are coming at the Kong, man. Getting ugly. 1st and 10 on the 21 here. Shane Day, he's looking to score here. They feeling it. Over the top again. Oh, but it's into some traffic. Oh, this guy drops it. What in the... First, Jack Sky misses the complete opportunity for a pick, and then the offensive guy misses an even better opportunity of the tip drill touchdown. I can't call it. Here's Shane Day, 2nd and 10, again going to the same guy, and Jack Sky is just, he's really probably he doesn't understand what's going on. He's trying to figure out why this man keep throwing it my way. Shane Day here, again on a 3rd and 10, going to have to figure it out, going to drop it off to Reese, and Jack Sky, the freshman, man, he did get stiff-armed there, but he's going to get the stop nonetheless. He is going to get the stop. I don't know how I feel about that one, Jackie boy. You got the stop, but I don't like the fact that he stiff-armed you like that. I don't like that. Oh, man, these guys are just through. They're missing the... Can we get a count on how many yards back that was? We're missing those. Yeah, see, Clemson, they upset, but it's not just Clemson, guys. Some of these kickers are definitely off their game this season. And you see right there in the midst of battle that you have your best drive of the night and you can't even cap it off with 3. It's just insane out here right now. It's just very insane. 21-0, that lets me know they really just feel defeated out here. First half of play. Goodness. Dylan Lewis here looking, has time to throw. Nice blocking, gets it out, and another breakaway. And I'm not too mad at these Penn State DBs right now. Been locking in over the last few plays. Here's Dylan looking, plenty of time to throw. You got to think this Ohio State, one of the best lines in the nation, always giving Dylan Lewis some time to throw the ball and get the work done. Here he is again in the pocket. Oh, but here's that pressure coming. Just as we credited the line, they break, they let up. I do believe Ohio State gets the ball at the half, so I'm sure they're not tripping too much here, as Penn State probably going to try to take a couple of shots and try to get in the field goal range. And I don't know how much that's going to do because they just missed one probably in PAT range at this point. But 21-0 ball game for Penn State. Shane Day coming back out onto the field. You got to think they want to get something going because the Buckeyes, with a 21-0 lead, will be returning the ball here in the second half. Here's Shane Day looking, pressure cooking. Oh my goodness. How do you get hit by 3 users in 1 sack? Shackleford, Wyatt, and Tyler. I mean, if I'm a quarterback, just take me out, coach. Or let's go to the locker room. They're going to end the half with a 3-man sack. Is crazy. Oh, boy. Halftime, guys. I mean, goodness, I feel for this team. I just want to look at the schedule at this point because I don't know what else to do. I mean, Ohio State is just amazing. I don't know. Somebody's got to try to test them. Obviously, we know their biggest game of the year is going to be coming at the end of the season where they face off against the other undefeated team, which, ironic enough, in the Big Ten, Michigan. You know, they formed this team to go against a team like Ohio State. So, again, we are looking forward to that matchup, guys. But that is going to have to wait until the final week showdown. But right now, Ohio State up 21-0 very comfortably here at the half against Penn State, the last team to defeat them, which was last season. And I'm not too sure if it's looking like we're going to repeat themselves this year with that outcome. As we take a look at the big board here, scores around the league as we wrap up with our last game of the week, Ohio State, Penn State. What was your favorite game of the week so far, guys? Any matchups intrigued you? Anybody threw you off, surprised you? What were some of the games in Super Saturday did you like? And as we get back into this second half, 15 minutes strong in the third quarter, Dior Gore going to get a short kick here, and he's going to juke his way down to the 20-yard line. And there's going to be an injury here on the play. So on the returns team, we got an injury sending him into the locker room. That's tough. Threes in the chat. Big threes in the chat, guys. Ohio State 2 quarters away from completing history, winning 18 straight games. Dylan taking a shot, and I gotta think it's only one man. Dior Gore was definitely that man indeed, but he's overthrown, had his guy burnt toast. He tried to even reach out with one hand to catch it, so kudos to him for that. But here he is again calling for it, top of your screen. But they're going to hand it off to Apollo. Apollo's going to get a block. 3 on the play, 3rd and 7. So we didn't see a lot of Apollo, if you noticed, in the endings of that second quarter. There's a lot more passes. He didn't come across a lot of runs as he did in that first quarter. Another dime here from Dylan over to Flores. So now Ohio State starting to mix it up quite a bit here as Dylan Lewis finding his way in this ball game. And they're going to be giving Apollo Stone some help here through the air. And then that's even going to bowl well for them in mixing it up again. And Arturo Flores on the pickup there. 1st and 10 on the 36. Here's Dylan looking again outside. Wide open Gore. Oh, my goodness. They are just putting these passes on the money. Dylan Lewis showing why he's been the top QB all season. And Dior Gore, one of the best receivers all year, which is really bringing me up to what we came to do here with the stats anyway, is check out our stat leaders, our yard leaders here for receivers. Here's Dylan again, plenty of time to throw. Another laser to Gore, hit him right on the chest. That 0 is seriously a target, literally a red target right across the chest as Dior and Dylan starting to heat up this duo. Here's the handoff to Stone. Now the lanes are going to open up even more with the receiving work. So again, 724 yards for Samaje Sims. And I got Dior down for 588. So I don't know if he's going to be able to catch him now. Here's Apollo trying to get to the outside, but he definitely is trying to make it work tonight. Already over 60 yards on the night. is Dior Gore. Shotgun action cleared out. 3rd and 2. Dillon to the end zone. Oh, tried to feed Apollo, but he's not going to be able to get it, and they're going to keep Ohio State true here on the 7-yard line and make them kick a field goal. This is going to be a rare time where we haven't seen a score. Remember, these guys have gotten a touchdown every time down in the red zone, and this time they're going to settle for 3, but they do still get points on the board. Big ups to Peyton Van Vekeven. 640 yards receiving, so he's sitting right now in 4th place in the nation. Gore right behind him, but LSU's Samaje Sims leading the nation, and that's crazy. 2 LSU Tigers in the top 5 in receiving yards. But the record is still a bit shaky as they still try to figure some things out in this season. Here's Shane Day clearing it out. Oh my, Wyatt Harris. Nobody's ever able to stop this kid off the line. 1.5 sacks, 2 tackles, and a 7-yard loss is Wyatt Harris bringing the pain, dropping him back to the 16. Dropping him back to the 16 is Wyatt Harris. This front line, here comes more pressure. Wyatt Harris just bullies his guy, his matchup, and almost gets another sack there. Oh my goodness. Here's Shane looking, got a man. Big time gain there as Penn State still got this motion going on this drive. They still got some traction. And again, really quick, guys, a little bit of history between these two guys. Ohio State leading the all-time series 4-2. CS1, Penn State took the 16-13 victory. Then it was all Ohio State from CS2 to CS4. But again, remember, Penn State got them CS5, 30-16 in week 5. But then the Big Ten title belonged to Ohio State, 19-7. So Penn State really played them pretty well last season. But Ohio State does own that 4-2 lead, and they're looking to make it 5-2 tonight. Here's Shane going to hand it off to DeAndre Reese. Reese going to bully his way in for a first down. 70 yards on the night, up to the 50-yard line, as Penn State still struggling to get some points on the board against this Ohio State team. Here's another handoff, or a fake actually, from Day. Day steps into it, and Enrique Rush picking up some yards on the play, and here comes Day. He's starting to heat up a bit, up to 129 yards after a very slow start to this ball game. He's looking to make his way down the field, which is not an easy task to do against Ohio State, as Reese trying to get outside and taken down by Jackson Storm and the help of Russell Shackelford. So again, just a really tough task to do. You got to think, since 7 minutes and 14 seconds of the 4th quarter between Ohio State and Auburn, Ohio State's defense hasn't let up a single touchdown. So you got to take that into consideration. These guys have not let up a single touchdown since their game against Auburn. So Ohio State's defense really locked in, and quite frankly, Shane Day trying to pull off something that hasn't been done since week 4. And here we are in week 7. Penn State still looking for that first touchdown. And again, just to reiterate, Ohio State has not given up a touchdown since late in the game, week 4 against Auburn. Here's Dillon going to be going with a handoff to Apollo. Nice blocking, juke moves. And he's going to just force his way down for 7 yards, just throwing his body around. And as Apollo Stone still searching for 200 yards. Here's Dillon under center. Another handoff to Apollo. Apollo going to got in the backfield here. 3rd and 4, 139 yards for the freshman running back, as Elsden going to get there for the takedown. Met him right at the line. Here's Dylan Lewis. Plenty of time. Just look at the line, giving this man space and opportunity as he finds an easy target to Stone, and Stone continuing the damage out on the field. 18 yards in the air, wide open. Beautiful blocking. Plenty of field to go. First down. Down on the 40, the Buckeyes. Dillon in the shotgun. Looking to work. Look at this line. Just giving him all the protection he needs to find guys like that. Steve McCaskill coming over for the catch. They got to show us that one. I got to see how he was able to come across like that in that traffic. He just kind of popped out of nowhere. The ball just fell right into him. I wish I could see that one again. 1st and 10. Remember, Steve is one of those slept-on guys. You can't forget about him as Apollo Stone. Once the receiving game is working, that's the danger in playing this team. Once that air game is working, that ground game is going to open up as if it wasn't already opened up. 1st and 10. Apollo's huffing and puffing now, but they're going to start working this clock. You got to think, coming up on the 4th quarter, we're going to start seeing a... and his kick back to Dillon. Dillon kicks it up. Oh, no. Oh, no. No way. Oh, and then he fumbles it. Madness in the RFL College Series. What a sequence. Oh. What a sequence. Oh, my gosh. He just flipped this kid. What is happening? It's getting real scrappy. Oh, they're about to wake me up now. What is happening? Somebody get this game in order. We need order. Oh, my. Ohio State. What's happening? Here comes the pressure. Dumps it off. 19 has a block on the way to the house. Can he get it? Oh, he's short on the 2. Man, Dillon, I'm talking about if I wasn't before, I am now. Oh, man. 1st and goal on the 2. They're going to try to get another score. Hand off to the... Oh, wow. He's just a bully. Oh, why don't you just stop bullying and taking lunch money, Apollo? He just ran that man over, then dove for no reason. Oh, boy. Touchdown, Ohio State, and they're just bringing the pain. Oh, it is not even close. Penn State were defeated before they... Look at this play. Look at him. Sit down. He gave him the shove, too. You can almost hear him say, like, sit down. Like he was saying it to him as he was doing it. Goodness. Oh, my gosh. 31-0 ball game, and you got to think. Question for you guys. Where does Apollo Stone rank? Because you got to think, guys, I'm going to be coming with a lot of graphics over the next few days that I have here to put together some things. So I'm going to be getting out some of the best in the positions, some of the best in the game. Let me know in the comments right now. If you can, give me a rough top 5. Actually, just give me 3. Give me a rough top 3 in running backs right now. Off the top of your head, is Apollo Stone come to mind when you think of the top 3 running backs in the nation right now? As we come up under a minute left in the 3rd quarter, that clock is just winding down very quickly here as the home team. They probably just want to get off the field at this point. This beatdown is insane. Look at all the users swarm Wyatt Harris. It's just too much going on. This team is incredible. This CS6 Ohio State team has got to go down in history. I mean, this defense is just insane. They lost Caden Ferragamo and just really hit the jackpot here. 31-0. Let's get those 4s in the chat, guys, as Ohio State looking to be on their way to their 18th straight victory, pulling off an all-time CS record. I'm almost sure they're trying to go for that big 20. You know, my guy Pecan's going to be taking off and departing. Salute to you, my guy, but you might come back to that 20 win streak as Wyatt Harris gets him on the sack, and that's going to be 2.5 sacks and 3 tackles for Wyatt. So he's doing nothing less than a half a sack out there for every touchdown is going down. He has 3 tackles and 2.5 sacks, so he's all about business tonight. He's all about the quarterback tonight. He doesn't want to tackle anybody else but Shane Day. He has a mark. He has this young man marked, unfortunately. 166 yards. Let's get those 4s in the chat. Big 4s. Let us know you're still here. 33 guys, 33 strong in attendance. Hit that like button on the way in, guys. Hit that subscribe if you're new. Follow us on the Instagram at RFL College Series. Here's the handoff to Apollo Stone. Apollo going to be working his way, running over another man, and 178 yards. This kid is really serious. I have no more words for this freshman. He is working right now. He is definitely trying to put his name in the hat for the best running back in the nation. The way he's carrying and toting the rock right now, if you look and take a look at him right now, 184 yards and a touchdown, and he is not slowing down. We're going to see a lot of Apollo Stone in this fourth quarter, so you got to think he's going to eclipse 200 yards tonight. We haven't seen a running back get 200 yards in quite some time here. I mean, I might want to say dating back to maybe even DeAndre Reese or one of these crazy generic running backs getting 200 yards, but I have to do some homework on that. If anybody does know in the chat, let us know. What was the last 200 rushing yard game from a running back? Because I know we had some explosive outings in those first couple of weeks from our running backs, but 200, I don't think I've seen 200 in quite some time. So Apollo Stone working on that 200, and of course with the big lead here, 31-0, 12-24, you got to think they're going to be giving it to Apollo Stone a lot for the rest of the night to wind this clock down and bring home that 18th straight victory. Oh my, a little mix up there at the line, but he gets over Apollo Stone. That was reminding me of who was that was struggling at the line? I believe it was Oregon. Was it? Oh no, was it Oregon or was it Oklahoma? It was one of those teams recently. Miami. It might have been Miami. They were having a tough time handing the ball off. That's what that play reminded me of right there. Here's a handoff to Apollo again, trying to work that clock. As long as they can keep a first down on the board and keep moving forward progression, they're going to keep handing the ball off. Dylan Lewis, as far as I'm concerned, he's done his job for tonight. Gotten his guys in the end zone, and now it's all to Apollo Stone to pretty much run this one home. Here he is, another handoff. He's going to be, breaking the tackle. How many broken tackles does this kid have? I got to keep an eye on that because he's been pretty tough to take down here tonight. Here's another handoff. Apollo Stone taken down. He's at 194 on the night, so just 6 yards away, you guys. We're going to have to get that hashtag Apollo. We're going to have to call this kid Apollo Creed. This kid's a fighter. But let's get that hashtag Apollo in the chat as soon as this kid gets 200 yards, guys. We got to give him credit. We got to celebrate greatness, but he's not going to get it on this drive. But when he does get that, let's show him some love in the chat and get that hashtag Apollo going, as these guys are going to go ahead and get it to 34 fielding, putting these guys up 34-0, well beyond the 21 skunk. I remember he used to have to give up the controls after the 21 skunk, but this game's still going on. 9:48 left in this one, and Penn State just trying to survive this massacre here, and honestly, it's just going to put them at 4-2 on the season, so it's not as bad. You know, again, I say this every week, Ohio State brings the worst out in teams. Not the best. They bring the worst out in teams. And so, with that being said, Penn State doesn't look all too hot right now, and remember, Iowa 16-0, but we all know these teams are pretty tough. But I guess when you're going up against the best, maybe your best just isn't good enough. Here's Shane Day going deep over the top. He's going to try Jackie. Oh, and Jack, I feel like, Jack, you might have got away with one right there, my boy, because the receiver definitely dropped back on you, and he had the catch. He just dropped it. Brick hands. Brick hands, but I'm going to credit you for the footsteps. Maybe he heard the Jack Sky footsteps. I don't know. I could be wrong, but Enrique Rush, that's a strong run from the tight end, but that kid definitely should have caught that ball. I'm going to call him out on that one because I don't know. I don't know, Jack. Here's a nice pass off to Reese, and Reese going to pick up a first down. Oh, yeah. Enrique Rush is serious business out here. He and Carlos Diaz so far. I remember last game, Carlos had a pretty nice night. They took the L, Oklahoma team, but Enrique Rush pretty tough. Here's another one over the top, trying Jack again, and I don't understand what is his beef with Jack Sky, but he doesn't understand this freshman is not going to let up. This freshman is tough here. Jack Sky is not to be played with out on this field. He's going to be coming away with a lot of pass deflections. They haven't given up a lot of pass deflections in Madden 24, I noticed. But the way Jackie's playing right now, Jack Sky, he's probably got about 2 or 3, and then he gets the breakup right there. Oh my, with the hit. Look at Jack Sky go. See, this Ohio State defense, that's what I love about them the most. One player could literally take over 3 straight plays and be effective, and like you can see Wyatt Harris come down and make 2 sacks in a row and force, a couple of bad balls. You can see Brian O'Connor make a couple of tackles to stop a drive. You can see Jack Sky break up a couple passes and then make a guy cough it up. Like, you know, these guys make plays all within one drive, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing at this point. What a punt, though, down on the 3. So Dylan Lewis, 7:30 on the clock. Again, we're going to see a lot of Apollo, which I'm sure he's going to get 200 yards in this drive. So, again, guys, get those hashtag Apollos ready to go, as this young kid has been a workhorse all night for the Buckeyes, looking to eclipse 200 yards. The freshman running back, he's not going to get there just yet. 195 yards. They're going to make it tough on him, as you can see, meeting him right at the line. And here we go, under center, Dylan in the backfield on the 5. Got Kingston in motion, and again. So they're taking yards away. They are going to make it tough on this kid. 193, so he goes back to 193. And the hole just keeps getting deeper for Ohio State here as they're backed up. And here's Apollo, hungry for it all. 203. Still not going to save the drive, but he is going to get the 203 yards. And let's get that hashtag Apollo in the chat, guys, for supporting the league, guys. Getting it done on the ground, putting up the big-time numbers. 203 yards. It is going to be a stop for Penn State, but big ups to the freshman running back for running his tail off and eclipsing 200 yards on the night. Week 7 in the biggest game of the season, which is going to award this Ohio State team with 18 straight victories. This kid comes out and puts up 203 yards just to make a point and put a mark on history. Just a tough running back here. His numbers are incredible. When you look at the line of Ohio State running backs and what they can do, Apollo Stone is really putting his name up there in the hat for one of the greats here at Ohio State when it's all said and done. Appreciate the love in the chat, guys. Apollo, hashtag Apollo. Shane Day. Oh, and there's Jihad Carter. There's that guy, number 14, I'll tell you guys about. He's a tough one. Not only can Brian O'Connor bring it, but this kid Carter's, he's going to bring it as well. He matches well with Brian. Here's Shane dropping back, pressure coming, gets it to Enrique. Enrique rush again for a first down. And this is the bright spot of this offense. If it's not Reese, it's going to be Rush. Oh, man. What a night. Ohio State strikes again, guys. Looking at a 7-0 record coming up right now. I do believe they might be due for a bye week pretty soon. I'd have to take a look at that. Pecan, when are you guys bye week? Is it next week coming up? Here's Day, going to step into the pocket, trying to go deep. Going to have to throw it out. 2nd and 10, and again, Jack Sky's got that side all locked up. Got that side all locked up. All right, yes, Ohio State coming off this big win. They're going to get a nice little rest. Haven't been able to rest all season. 7 straight weeks of madness, and they've completed the task of a 7-0 season so far in 18 straight. They're going to be getting that big-time win streak record after this game. 4 minutes left, and they can smell it. Here's another pass. Oh, and I thought Kong Moore was going to take that one to the house. Kong Morris was just not ready for that one, I guess. He didn't want to catch it. He didn't want to snatchy. Come on, man. I thought Kong was about to take that one out of the sky to the crib. Came over, made the big play. That was definitely going to be a homer. And he's going to be short. And look at this. They're going to keep Penn State on 0. I'm talking a donut. A goose egg. Wow. They can't even buy a field goal tonight, guys. Wait a minute. Timeout. Not only have they given up a touchdown since week 4, since last game, they haven't given up any points at all. Remember, they beat Iowa 16-0. They're beating these guys 34-0, and likely they won't get the ball back due to Apollo Stone's heavy damage now here on the field running the ball. I don't see these guys getting the ball back. So that's 2 shutouts in a row. Ohio State's getting better and better. Oh, boy. Good luck. Here's a handoff to Apollo, working shifty. You see what I mean? I don't even think these guys are going to see it again, guys. 2-11 on the night, 3rd and 2. Just looking to convert on another play here, and then they're going to probably start kneeling this one out just when they get where they need to go. 3rd and 2 as Apollo Stone looking to pick up the first. Oh, broke a tackle, but taken down. And all right, Penn State looks like they might get the ball back one more time. They might have one final shot at a touchdown or some type of points just to save face in this matchup, this Big Ten matchup. You know, I expected Ohio State to get the job done. Quite frankly, I did. But, you know, I did think Penn State was going to play them just a little bit tougher, a little stronger. I'm at least 14 points on the board or so, but 34-0 shutout is just completely wild. And Ohio State just looking to get better and better with each week as they finally take a week off in week 8. And we won't see the defending champs back onto the field until week 9, guys. So I know a lot of guys are happy about that. But right now, Ohio State's just been getting guaranteed W's right now. Nobody's been able to test the defending champs in CS6 as they're off to a hot start and a great punt here to push them back to the 3. And you got to watch for the safeties here. One of those teams that can pick up safeties with the type of line they have up front. But Shane Day's not going to have that. Going to get it to Enrique. And Enrique taken down by Kong Morris, but he's going to pick up a first down. And he's having a pretty good night. I mean, despite everything, his efforts are great. 86 yards on 7 receptions is Enrique Rush, tight end for Penn State. Another pass and another catch. They had to go hide number 88 over on the other side because he couldn't find any room on Jack Sky. He's going to test Fletcher this time, but now he's back on the other side with Jack. Going to empty it out here. 1st and 10 on the 31. Shane, quick pass. Got Enrique again. Enrique's going for 100. 222 yards for Day now on 1 interception, and there it is, 102 yards for the tight end. 8 receptions. I feel like I just said he had like 70-something yards. Or 80-something yards. So now already back up to 100 for Enrique Rush. Having a nice night. 1st and 10 and just under a minute. Going to get a free play. They're going to get Russell Shackelford probably on that. I did see him jumping on that line, number 69 there. Probably going to catch him for the offsides. With just 53 seconds. Yes, they sure do. Russell Shackelford on the offside there. And not too worried here. They're looking for the shutout victory. Just 53 seconds left in this ball game. And Ohio State looking for their 18th straight victory, guys. I mean, you got to just appreciate and show love to greatness. At the end of the day, a Shane Day, instead of running it for a first down, he had a clear lane and path. He's going to throw it out of bounds. 2nd and 5 on the 48 for Penn State. Still nothing on the board at home. This has got to be tough for the home crowd to take on. Dumping it off, and Jihad Carter, there he is. Number 14, making the plays, the game-winning plays. Making sure this team sees no life. They want to leave them lifeless and scoreless. Here's Day, more pressure, gets away from Tyler, throws it away. And that might do it for Shane Day as he's going to head over to the sidelines for the night. Maybe they bring their kickoff. Yeah, that's going to do it, guys. No points on the board for Penn State tonight as Ohio State keeps them true and holds them. As they're looking to come away with this 34-0 victory. I'm sure Dylan is just going to kneel this one out the rest of the way as the Buckeyes look to improve to 7-0 on the season. Here's another handoff. Going to be padding some stats here. I see Apollo Stone trying to get up to 215 on the night. 214 is going to be his final number. This clock's coming down to the end here. 3, 2, 1. Ohio State is victorious once more, guys. Taking out Penn State. Penn State going to fall to 4-2. Ohio State going to improve to 7-0 on the season. Big Ten matchup in the books. Dylan Lewis talking to the press here, showing out for the cameras. All the people back home, letting them know we're coming back to Columbus victorious and historic. 18 straight wins here for the Buckeyes, officially capturing that all-time series win streak record, guys. It's your boy Zeke in the booth. I've had a great time tonight. Witnessing history has been fun. Big ups to Apollo Stone, Dior Gore, nice game. Dylan Lewis, of course, 231 on 2 touchdowns. Outgunning Shane Day. And you guys have a great, blessed night. Monday Night Football is here. Again, guys, tomorrow we're off. We're coming with content. Wednesday, we're coming with our first podcast since everything is going down. Probably going to be a little lengthy one this week as we have a lot to discuss and cover. I'm trying to get a lot of graphics out, a lot of personal individual things for certain positions and players. I'm going to try to have all that ready to go for the show. But I will for sure have it up on the page, on the Instagram page at RFL College Series, guys. Make sure you follow us up. We will have those CS7 applications up, maybe a revised one or a secondary one just until I can get a hold of that main one. But you guys will still be able to sign up and send things my way in order to secure your positions and secure your players. But in the meantime, guys, I'm on out of here. Hit me up on the Discord. Hit me up on Instagram. It's your boy Zeke Pruitt in the booth. Congrats to Ohio State. Big time. 18 wins straight. The champions of this league. They're coming hard in CS6, and they're trying to finish it up. Number 1 versus number 5. Penn State goes down. It's your boy Zeke, and I'm out of here, guys. Peace.